When someone goes through something really hard, whether as a kid or an adult, it can leave deep emotional wounds. These painful experiences, called trauma, can change the way the brain handles stress and emotions. Sometimes when these feelings become too much to bear, the mind looks for a way to escape, even just for a little while. That's when certain behaviors like compulsive sexual activity might start to feel like a quick way to feel better. When trauma happens again and again, it can make it harder for the brain to control emotions, make good choices, and handle stress in a healthy way. The brain may look for relief by releasing chemicals that create a short burst of happiness, kind of like a high. In the moment, it feels good. But over time, it can create a habit where the person keeps going back to that behavior to avoid painful feelings. Trauma can also make someone feel alone or disconnected from others. In some cases, sexual behavior might start as a way to feel close to someone or to push away sadness and stress. But over time, it can become something a person feels stuck in, something that feels out of control. It's important to understand that when people struggle with these behaviors, it's often not just about wanting pleasure. It's about trying to manage deeper pain. Knowing this can help people be kinder to themselves and seek the support that they need. Healing takes time, but with help and understanding, it is possible to break free from unhealthy cycles and find healthier ways to cope. Put in simpler terms, trauma can play a significant role in creating a fertile ground for behaviors that offer a temporary escape. Experiencing trauma, whether in childhood or later in life, can leave deep emotional wounds that alter how the brain manages stress and emotions. When painful memories or overwhelming emotions persist, the mind may seek relief in ways that momentarily numb the hurt. This is where certain behaviors, including compulsive sexual activities, can become an attractive escape route. Repeated traumatic experiences can disrupt the normal development of the brain's systems, responsible for regulating emotions, impulse control, and reward. The resulting imbalance often makes it harder to manage stress and negative emotions. In the search for relief, the brain releases neurotransmitters that provide a brief euphoric lift, an experience similar to a high. And while this temporary boost might seem beneficial in the moment, it reinforces the behavior and creates a cycle where the escape becomes the primary way to cope with the underlying pain. In some cases, sexual behavior may initially serve as a way to feel connected or to momentarily silence the internal distress. Over time, this behavior can escalate, transitioning from a coping mechanism to a compulsive pattern that feels increasingly out of control. Understanding this connection between trauma and compulsive behaviors is key.